Deep in the woods, a river flowed. It glistened under the moonlight. But this was no ordinary river. Locals called it Whispering Waters. They said it was cursed. Legend told of a tragic accident. A young woman drowned there. Now her heartbroken whispers echoed through the night. People said her ghost haunted the riverbank. They warned to stay away. A group of friends laughed. They scoffed at the stories. They were teenagers. They thought they were fearless. Mark, the bold one, dared them. "Let's camp by Whispering Waters," he exclaimed. The others hesitated. They had heard the whispers, but Mark's dare was too tempting to resist. They packed their camping gear. They ignored the warnings. They were determined to prove the legend wrong. The sun began to set. The friends arrived at the river. The air grew cold. A strange stillness fell upon them. They set up their tents. They built a fire. The woods were dark and silent, too silent. The silence was broken only by the crackling fire and the sound of their own nervous laughter. Night fell. The friends sat around the campfire, telling stories, trying to ignore the eerie feeling. Then they heard it, a faint whisper coming from the river. At first they dismissed it. The wind, they thought, but the whispers grew louder. They seemed to be calling their names. Fear crept into their hearts. Suddenly a figure emerged from the river, a woman in a white dress. Her long, wet hair obscured her face. She glided towards them, and her eyes glowed with an eerie light. The friends froze in terror. They couldn't breathe. They couldn't speak. The woman reached out a hand. Her touch sent chills down their spines. Section 6. The Tragic Tale. The ghostly woman spoke. Her voice was a mournful whisper. She told her story. Her name was Eliza. She had fallen into the river. The current had swept her away. She had drowned. Now her spirit was trapped. Forever bound to the river, she was searching for peace, but she could not find it. The friends listened, horrified. Section 7. Seeking Answers. Mark stepped forward. He felt a strange sense of sympathy for Eliza. He wanted to help her. "How can we free you?" he asked, his voice trembling. Eliza's ghostly figure wavered. "Find my locket," she whispered. "It lies at the bottom of the river. Return it to my loved ones. Then I can be at peace." Section 8. Escaping the Curse. The friends knew what they had to do. They searched the riverbank. They found the locket. It was old and tarnished, but it still held a faint glimmer. They promised Eliza they would fulfill her wish. As soon as they made the vow, Eliza's ghostly figure faded. The whispers ceased. The river was silent. Section 9. Forever Changed. The friends packed up their camp. They left the river of Whispering Waters. They returned to town. They found Eliza's family. They returned the locket. The experience had changed them. They had faced their fears. They had witnessed the supernatural. They had learned that some legends are true. They would never forget the curse of Whispering Waters.